How's everybody doing? Hope everybody is doing well today. So I wanted to give some updates. So my first estimate out of the gate with my new coaching program, sales training, etc. Closed. Got the job. Went very well. I've been really loving the pre close on the phone. So like the first phone call, the pre-closing that's done on that, really loving that. You have 2 pre-closes on that call and then 2 pre-closes at the estimate. And I love the fact that you're really setting the tone of, hey, this is what it's going to look like at the estimate, blah, 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 blah. And so just a nice little win there is the first estimate went really well, got the job, and I'm really happy about that. So we will continue to press on, continue to make updates as things go on here. I did just have a very interesting thing come up in the last 24 hours, which is it's so interesting, man. And I just like, have you ever felt like something was gonna happen before it happened? I mean, we can all say we've had that, right? Anyways, we did this commercial project a few months back, and man, a couple of weeks ago, I was just thinking about this project and the property management and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, property manager reaches out to me 2 days ago and says, hey, did you guys caulk around the windows? I said, yes, we did. She said, well, one of the windows of the home got a bunch of water on it and it leaked and spilled into the house, ruined the drywall, the baseboards, the carpeting, I guess. And the contractor who's fixing the windows is saying that you didn't do a proper job sealing the windows. And I'm like, oh man, what's up?
Your next door is not, I can't comment on it. There's a lead or whatever.
Okay, thank you. Anyways, as I was saying, I was thinking about this project, and I was like, man, I wonder. I was just thinking about it, and she reaches out to me. They had a problem with the water. Contractor said we didn't seal the window, and this is where we came in clutch here. Is I used a program, an app called Time Mark. It was free at the time. I still think it's free to a certain degree, but I had made sure my guys took a bunch of pictures of their work, of each unit, the address, blah 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 blah, and the window that the water particularly came in. We have a picture of the tape around the edge that we have before caulking, and so I was able to send her over a time stamped picture with tape on it, showing her, we caulked. And so I was like, whew, thank God, man. But that was like one of the first jobs I've ever done that. It's really the last job I ever done. So I really need to start. But it's crazy to think that, that was the first and the last job I've used that, and it came in handy. So thank God, man. But that was kind of stressing me out. But anyway, so my encouragement to myself and to you guys who are in the trades, get on that, man. Especially if it's bigger jobs. This was kind of the first time I've ever had somebody reach out and say, hey, we might have a problem here. Anyways, just got a lead here. Hello, is this Lori?
Yes.
Hey, Lori, this is Joseph over here at True Spectrum Painting. I saw that you had just reached out about getting
I just did it. Yeah. I'm having my kitchen replaced.
Yep.
And then I need my kitchen painted.
Okay.
And then the interior of my house, not the bedrooms.
Okay, got it.
So I don't know how big it is. It's pretty big.
Okay.
Living room, dining room, and den. The thing is, I got to get my kitchen done first.
Yep.
So I'm just about to place that order.
Okay.
So I'm thinking about a month. Can I do me a favor? What's your name again?
Joseph with True Spectrum Painting.
Hold on.
Yep. Lori. So Lori, when are you thinking that project will be completed? The kitchen project?
He told me it's going to take about 7 days. Who knows though? But he's just about to order the cabinet. So.
And did he give you a date on when those would come in? Because sometimes that can take a while.
No, he did not. But he said it's gonna be done within the month, I think. Within September. Got it. Yeah, it's gotta be done soon.
Yeah.
I want it done before season.
Yeah.
Joseph, do you do free estimates when you come over or what?
Yes, we do. Yep.
Okay. And what is your number?
239 944 0289.
I'm sorry.
0289.
Okay. And you're here in Naples?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And it'll be like all one color. I'm just trying to get the house together to sell it. So
okay.
It would just be, well, you'll see. It's pretty big. But the bedrooms are fine. When I show you, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Gotcha. So we're looking at probably like you're trying to get it done by September or in October?
No, September. No.
Okay. Got it.
Gotta get it done soon. So I'm thinking about September getting the painting done.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So Joseph, I'm going to call you back. Okay. When I'm closer to start my painting.
Okay, that sounds good.
Thank you for reaching out.
Yep, no problem.
Bye, Joseph.
Bye. She was really running the conversation on that one, wasn't she? She's fine. So we'll put her down as a lead on networks. I'm all over the place right now. I'm going to be honest. Okay. Anyways, we got Lori from Networks. I'll follow up with her in like a week or two. Larry went forward with his project. What am I doing here right now? Okay. What I want to work on are my meta ads. So a couple things when it comes to your meta ads that I'm learning over the last, so just to kind of give you guys a little bit of a FYI, I spend about $2,000 to $6,000 a month on ads. The reason why the number's so big in there is the difference between in-season, off-season. Oh. If something's really working, I'll ramp up the ad spend. If I got a lot of money coming in from projects, I'll up the ad spend. It just has to make sense for what's going on. So we got Allison in tomorrow for an estimate. We got Bill who hasn't answered. Let's see if we can get a hold of Bill. Billy, what can I do for you? And they call him Billy Bill. Billy Bill, what you doing? Hi, So one thing that I learned is don't leave a voicemail. First call, hang up immediately, call back. Double touch. And supposedly, this is what I heard. I don't know if this is legit or not. That there is a 70%.
Hi, you reached Bill Armstrong.
There's a 70% higher chance of Bill answering the phone. On that second touch, because the first one they look at it like, oh, it's not that important. Or it could be scam or this or that. But then when you immediately hang up, call again, they're like, oh, this person's trying to get a hold of me. So I've been doing that. Now I'm calling Jean, Billie Jean. You have reached Jean. Let's get Jean on the phone. Let's get Jean on the phone.
You have reached.
Man, I'll tell you what. When you're calling and calling and calling and nobody answers the phone, it just...
Welcome to Verizon Wireless.
It's a little heartbreaking. I'm gonna be honest. Okay. Lori. We gotta call Lori in the future. Anyways, here I am. Working on my ads. So I'm not going to show you guys my screen, but I am going to kind of go over what I'm doing here. So a couple things that I've learned the last few days. Is to create. When it comes to your ads, we're going to copy this boy, duplicate. We want higher intent, but we don't want it super higher intent on the so the SMS verification, I turned that on a while ago on the lead forms, and I had a coaching call yesterday, or a couple of days ago on Facebook ads, and trying to set up. This is so stupid. I'll be honest. Three. So I am
Are you on the phone?
no. What's up?
You might have to go to Chicago. Then. Could you use it as a work trip?
I don't know for sure if that's gonna work out.
Okay. Because you have jobs going on, or
Yeah.
what do you got going on?
We start Galleria in a few days. I start like a couple. I have like 3 or 4 projects going at once.
And when does this start?
What's this?
When's all these projects starting up now?
So I start
This right now.
Galleria in 8 days,
Okay.
and that's gonna take probably a month.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a couple projects in and out between the next month while that's going on.
Okay.
Why? What are they saying?
Well, if he gets off the ventilator today, then that will be it. So I'm guessing that the funeral will be in like a couple days. But that's,
Yeah, I mean it's I don't know. Let's tell you that will fall if she drives that.
what are you doing?
Okay, can you shut the door?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Oh, you got something.
All right.
It's hot in here.
So a couple things when it comes to Facebook ads. What some of the coaching that I've gotten is, one, if you just find that you're getting trash leads, instead of having SMS verification, which is considered probably the highest stickiness, meaning like that's going to prevent a lot of people from filling out the form. Instead of having SMS, make your form stickier itself, if that makes sense. So you're going to remove the SMS. And look, I've been testing everything. I'm testing this myself as I'm doing this. Having SMS forms does make your lead costs go significantly up. Now, what I can't tell you is it worth it? Because from the coaching that I've gotten is turn off the turn off the SMS and make your lead form stickier. And one thing you can do by doing that is putting in a little blurb that says, please provide us a little bit more information about your project. And so they have to physically go in there and type in, I want 2 doors, 3 bedrooms painted, this, that, blah, 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 blah. And that stickiness alone is enough to not have the wrong people bounce and have the right people stay. So did I say that right? Have the right people bounce and have the right people stay. Whereas if you have the SMS on, there's a good chance you'll probably have the right people bounce as well. They just don't want to do that step. So I just went and turned it off. I feel like what I want to do first before I start going and changing all of my lead forms and having to go on and go high level and update all that, I just turned off the SMS verification. I have a pretty nice lead form as it is. I wouldn't say it's super sticky, but it is a high intent lead form. It is one of the settings that I have set on there. So we'll see what happens. I'm expecting that my cost per lead will probably go down. Now, the cool thing that I've been learning with Facebook ads is specifically in where I'm at, and I think this is going to be for anybody who has seasonal, which we all do, is I was coached in this perspective, and it's quite insane how this has worked. Is I'll give you my live example. Is I was spending like $280 a day on Facebook ads in the off season right now. I did my coaching call and he said, hey, you're spending way too much. And I kind of had this perspective of the more you spend, the more leads you'll get. But his insight to me was this: there just isn't the people to target with that budget. And so you're wasting budget. And so I dropped it down to $80 a day. So I came down almost $200 a day, right? And I have been getting, if not the same amount of leads or more leads daily than I was at the 280. And a couple reasons why is, one, he said in the summertime in Florida specifically, nobody's going to be signing up for exterior painting. And so cut that one out. Immediately I cut that marketing off. And then I thought, okay, what gets estimates? One is cabinet painting. We do quite a bit of cabinet painting. So I just have a specific campaign going on right now for cabinets at $80 a day. I could turn on the interior painting. The problem with that is my cost per lead is very high on that. And so as I'm kind of reevaluating, learning more about Facebook ads, the approach that I need to be having during the in-season, off-season, I'm kind of just playing a little safe right now. I know that the cabinet paint ads hit. And so I'm just kind of riding on those coattails right now. I probably will start picking up the ad spend on interior here soon. Really, my main goal right now is I just want to get everything polished, all my numbers, see where things are spending. I have 2 whiteboards up in my room with my numbers. I'm trying to track my numbers there online here through my coaching program, Excel sheets. So as I get a little bit more comfortable with that, and I know where I'm standing, I know where money's going, I know where it's coming, I will start kind of pumping more time and energy into Facebook ads. But that's kind of where I'm at right now. And like I said, it's getting me, if not the same or better results than before. And then here's another thing that's very interesting is since cleaning up my sales process, before I was like, I'm not going to target the northern cities from where I'm at. So I'm in Cerro Bonita Springs. Naples is just below us, right? And I love targeting Naples area because they're very wealthy there. Whereas if you go a little bit up north, you have Fort Myers, Cape Coral. And in the past, I was like, they just don't have the money. And what I've been learning in my course here is if you have your sales process done right and you have your qualification call, your pre-closes on your phone call, you should be setting yourself up for success pretty much no matter where you're going. And so a great example of that is my first estimate into my coaching program with my new sales process, script, pre-closing, all that stuff, qualification. I booked the job. First one, booked it. And I feel pretty confident about it. The numbers were good. And it just kind of boosted my confidence a little bit because it is in Cape Coral. It's in an area that I wasn't targeting before. I just felt like, hey, the money's not out there. But clearly it is. Is it just by chance that the first estimate that I get in this new coaching program with a new process, with new scripts, that I book it at my desired price in an area that I wasn't targeting before? I don't think so. So, but I'll have more data as time goes on. But I just feel I'm very happy about that, to say the least. If you can't see it in my face, I'm very happy about it. Okay, so another thing that I'm doing here, messing with my ads, is this is I was coached in the idea that if you have an ad in your ad set that is just getting all the ad spend, go duplicate the ad set and run that. If you think you have an ad in your ad set that's just not getting any spend, because of your bid strategy, all ad sets in this campaign must use the same. What are you talking about? Okay, I see. If you're getting an ad that's not spending, then duplicate the ad set, put that ad in, put that ad on its own ad set, and let it get some spend on its own. Sorry, it's hard to talk and work here at the same time. Probably why I have no views on these videos. Okay, let's see here. Leads, campaigns, brand cabinet door. Okay. So we got that rolling. Keep them doggies rolling. We're going to see how that goes. So ads are set. Reached out to my leads. Estimate today at 2:30. Okay, let's get. My wife took my phone. All right. Peace out, y'all.